Welcome to Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you guys.
Former Green Bay Packers and Jets future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers is obviously linked to the Steelers. Seems like he is going to go to the Steelers. Every sign is pointing to him going to the Steelers. He's worked out with DK Metcalf at UCLA. He's met with the Steelers. He's done everything but sign with the Steelers. So do you think he's leaving out hope that there's a possibility that Minnesota changes their mind and they go with Aaron Rodgers for 1 year and he can complete the Brett Favre tour run? Or do you think he's contemplating retirement still? Or why do you think Aaron Rodgers has not signed the dotted line in Pittsburgh yet?
I honestly think that there's probably something that's holding him up. I mean, I think a lot of fans would think it'd be funny if he signed in Minnesota just to recreate the whole Brett Favre arc. I think that would be crazy. I don't think it's going to happen though. I think JJ McCarthy's their guy. They've kind of committed to him being that guy, especially what we saw last year when he tore his ACL. And that obviously worked out for Sam Darnold. He had a really good year up until the last 2 weeks when everything just kind of sputtered out of control. But now with Darnold gone, it's going to be McCarthy. But yeah, I don't know. There must be something that's holding him up. Obviously, like you said, he's done a lot to kind of show he wants to be in Pittsburgh. There must be some snag, whether it's in negotiating or something, or some philosophy with Mike Tomlin that we don't know about that's behind closed doors. But I mean, I think it's tough to say, but I feel like if Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh, I think they're still going to be an okay team. Like they'll still be above 500, like that Mike Tomlin way, that the Mike Tomlin streak. But I think in a weird way, he'd be better than Russell Wilson, where we saw Russ's only real plays were scramble for a couple of yards or throw it down the sideline to Pickens. But I think getting Metcalf is a big addition for them. So, do you think Rodgers does sign, or do you think this mysterious thing that's holding it up, do you think that ultimately gets in the way of him going there?
Honestly, I think there's a good chance he retires or he's going to Pittsburgh. I think it's one of the two. And if he goes to Pittsburgh, I think the thing really that's holding it up is just it's just him. He's just got to think and contemplate. He's got to sit there on the beach with his wired headphones and walk around and contemplate his decision. He isn't very decisive. We found out with his decision making. It takes him time. He can't really make decisions on the fly very fast. He has to take his time. So with that, he has to do whatever he needs to do and wait it out. But I think ultimately he ends up with the Steelers. You look at it, it's a very similar situation to when he went to the Jets when it comes to the players. But the head coach obviously has more pedigree and has been there and done that way longer, a better, well-run organization. But if you look at the players, really, you have two-star wide receivers, you have a good tight end, you have a good running back, and now you bring in Aaron Rodgers. Same thing with the Jets. You had the same type of thing. You had a good defense. Steelers have a good defense. So I would say it's probably going to be a very similar situation. I just feel like it might end up a little bit better than the Jets situation just because it's Mike Tomlin compared to Robert Saleh, and it's the Rooneys compared to, we all know what the Johnsons do in New York. Not very well-run organization. So, yeah, I just think it'll end up a little bit better. And if Rodgers were to play anywhere close to the caliber he played the last 5 games of last season, I think they're a playoff team. But if he played how he played early in the year, then I would say they're going to miss the playoffs. And Tomlin's streak of being over 500 will end. So we'll see what happens. The Aaron Rodgers saga continues.